Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 14 of Vlogmas. I apologize, I'm getting such a late start today. I believe in yesterday's video I said I had health assessment today, which I did, and I thought I was getting out at 11. However, we actually stayed longer than I expected, which was my fault because I didn't really look at the schedule. I thought we only had like one little SP thing to do for our class. So, sorry, I just ran up the stairs because I forgot my camera down there. But anyways, it is 3 o'clock, so yes, it is super late. But I literally just got back home and I ate. That was literally all that you missed. I am currently studying. I am working on principles right now. I'm actually just going ahead and reviewing the material from the beginning. Actually, the last exam, just reviewing the material from the last exam that I just had maybe 2 weeks ago. And then I'm gonna get on house party in about 30 minutes and chit chat with my friends. I do have a mock interview today at 5, so I'm gonna break away and do that real quick and then come back on. I'm almost done preparing for that. I just have a little bit more questions to add and then I'll get ready to do that. But I hope y'all are having a wonderful Friday. Today's Friday. And ooh, my grade is up. Alrighty, hey y'all, so it is about 4:30 and I'm just kind of adding the very last little bit of questions to my mock interview. What would you do if you could not? So a little bit about the SP lab or whatever. I think I mentioned this in a previous video before, but what they do is they bring in like outside people actually like pay to do this. They'll come in and be your patient, and the scenarios that we had today was we had a pediatric case, like a 3-year-old toddler and a baby, and we were like talking to the parents and getting like a history, doing a physical review of systems question for the patient. And for the geriatric case, we had, what did we have? Oh, we had a pre-op case, and then we also had just like a episodic case where she came in with like joint pain. So you're in a group. We had a group of 4. 2 of us are the providers, and then the other 2 were just observing. And we can do like time in, time out, or we can time out and pause the whole scene. And then we can like give feedback and say, oh hey, if you missed something, like you should probably ask this or that. It's very interactive and it is a good experience. It was just long and I wasn't expecting to be there so long today. Hey y'all, so I just got done with my mock interview. Sorry, I'm actually really pissed right now. I'm extremely pissed the fuck off because of my health assessment class. So we had this thing called let me get the correct terminology for you so I don't screw this shit up. We had this thing called Osce. It's called an objective structured clinical exam. And basically what you do is you have 3 different encounters. So you have 3 different patients. They pretty much come to you with a problem and you need to go in, get an HPI, do a review of systems, and do pull from your like physical assessment skills and come up with a diagnosis. Okay, the issue is, so you know, we had our encounters. There's 3 different groups. What am I trying to say? There are 3 different groups, 3 different, so one of them was like a sore throat, painful urination, and the other one was back pain. So it's like completely like new situation. We had PETA, which was like a full head to toe. That was easy, whatever. So we all had our patients, so we all rotate eventually, so we'll all eventually get the same patient. But the thing about the Osce is it's like your professor is not grading you like an actual nursing professor isn't grading you. It's really just like the person that is hired is grading you, or people that I don't even know if they have medical background or whatever, are the ones that are grading you. So when I had mine, like almost 2 months ago, it seems like, I walked in, my first patient was back pain. When I tell you I completely froze, I was like, I don't even know what to do with this, because it was just so like, how am I supposed to do this? It was, one, it's so something completely different, like nothing that I've ever like had to do. So I got my history, my HPI, hit all the points, and then it came time to do like the assessment. And so I wasn't quite sure, like, what are you supposed to do? Like, am I supposed to do a full like MS exam? And I just got, it was so, I had got flustered, so I knew I bombed that one, because I wasn't really quite sure like what to do. It's structured in a way that you're supposed to do like a system above, below, but I just really didn't know like what to do. So like the next ones, I felt like I got better as they went along, because now I knew like, okay, now I know what to expect, now I know what to ask, I know what to anticipate. And then we kind of already knew like what we were going to get next, or what all the other issues were, so we had an idea of like what we could ask. Which my very last one was sore throat, and by then I was like, okay, boom, I already know what to do, what to ask. I was like, okay, perfect. I thought I did great. Well, we just got our grades back, and when I tell you, they were fucking horrible. Like, they were fucking horrible. And I am hot, to say the least. I am completely hot. I think that the Osce is very subjective. You know, I may decide to do this test versus that test, but you may decide to do something completely different. Not to mention, I'm not saying that like health assessment is bullshit. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that it's unnecessary. I think, you know, there are some like great things. Especially, I feel like I definitely learned how to do like a preoperative like assessment when I go in and like see my patients prior to surgery. I think they've really helped me with that, as far as like assessment wise. But with the aspect of how their grading is when it comes to having like non-nursing people grade me, and things can be done differently, or there are different ways of doing it, and it has to be done one specific way. I know they want to do continuity and have it the same across the board, but I'm just not agreeing with this grading system, because yeah, I'm just not with it. So,
real quick, so I just put up some peppers.
Right now I'm just kind of keeping her up till she needs to go to bed. So we're watching Just Chanel
Olive oil, lemon or lime juice
on YouTube. She's like so intrigued.
Seasoning, toss that up, and then they can put whatever dressing they want on it.
Alright y'all, so I just got done putting my daughter down. I got me some wine, just a little bit here. And I just had me a snack. I'm trying to figure out what I want to have for dinner. I really don't feel like cooking, so I may just get something ordered. Who is this called? Anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and focus so I don't miss anything. I'm just gonna go ahead and get started on studying. So actually, you know what? There's something else I need to do real quick before I start.
Platelet plug and makes it tighter and sturdier. It's like tying a knot. In order to prevent it from getting loose, you double knot it or triple knot it. And this is exactly what fibrin is doing. But fibrin doesn't float in our blood as fibrin. It carries around an extra piece of protein. And when it has this extra
Mask number 2. Alright, so I just got out of the shower. I am about to study. It is 8:30 and let's get into it. Alright, so hello everyone. So it is 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm ready to go to bed. But yeah, we we got through at least most of like the very first exam. We just have like one more chapter or one more like PowerPoint to complete before the first, like before completing the first section of like the first exam. So it's just nice to kind of review and kind of like see like what I remembered, which I do remember a lot of stuff, surprisingly. So like you think that you don't. Hey y'all, so the camera cut off earlier, but I just wanted to go ahead and close out the video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and bye y'all.